Morning, it's Danny here from Outdoor Skills again. Beautiful, crisp January morning, and the plan, hopefully, is to sleep out and try and be warm and cozy, which is going to be a bit of a challenge because I've got no tarp, so I'm going to have to build a shelter. Hey, I'm Daniel, and you're watching Outdoor Skills.
Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more adventure, bushcraft and fun.
So I'm running out of time, feeling a little bit nervous, I've got to admit. Let's go and find a place to build the shelter. As is often the case in these things, I've changed the location. Going here, and as you can see here, I'm just laying out the size. Okay, so this is the back wall. The roof is going to be attached to here, and this is going to be the raised bed. So I'm just trying to work out the width. It's about the width I want it. I want to keep it as low down as possible, try and maximise the amount of warmth retention, and make it easier to roof. And it's amazing how long this takes. Oh, I could regret this. This one's I want a bit of give, but I don't want too much give that it breaks. I'm using green wood for this because I want the give and the strength that comes with green wood. And I do have permission to use it, so this is all hazel, so it's coppicing beautifully. This is by far the most dangerous bit of kit I own. Most of the time I'm fairly good with it. It's that 1 second, that one moment where you don't pay proper attention. It slips off and catches your leg. That's when it gets serious. Bit over dramatic maybe, I don't know. But the one bit of kit that I worry about. Cut that off. That's good to go. Actually, I don't know if that's too narrow. I haven't done that too narrow. Did this last time I made one of these. I made it too narrow. It needs to be out there. Let's get the other side done. The frame is built. Hopefully it's strong enough. I'm not so sure sitting on this one now. Maybe. Now I can't spend too much time building this now because I've got to get the shelter over the top, and then I can complete the bed part of the shelter. I may need a third beam in there because I might be too heavy. Yeah, so the next stage is to get the top beam put in. Right, so the plan is to secure this to the tree. And I've got a new knot that I'm going to try, new to me anyway. Basically like a jammer knot with a lock on it, which hopefully means I'll be able to use less cordage. Hopefully I'll remember how it goes. So let's start off. It's not a good start. Right, so I've gone all the way around. Do like a pretzel. I don't know if you can see that. Does it look like a pretzel tee down there? Pull that tight on there, and then do just a simple overhand knot at the end there. Okay. Okay, so now that, if I start pulling it in, will actually jam in on itself. But the thing that makes this work a little bit better, hopefully you can see this, I turn this inside out, so all the way around, and I pull this piece through a little bit. I can still do the knot, the jam. Okay, because that's through, I can then pass the tail through there, and that isn't going anywhere. That's solid. And I'll put another one down there. Yeah, it was a bit moving, but it's pretty solid now. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, so at this end, and the main ridge pole comes down. If I take it to the ground, it's going to use up all the space, and there'll be no space to actually sleep in. So I'm going to have to build a small tripod here, so that it actually creates some space for my feet. There we go. You can see the basic form taking shape, creating almost like a skeleton around the outside. And I'll put in some smaller pieces. These are all quite strong pieces of wood, and in between them I'm going to put slightly easier to get, but slightly more dead, less strong, and then build leaves all over them. And then that's how the bed's going to form. We need a lot of those. So the time is diminishing. The sun is heading down. I'm definitely feeling the pressure on this. I don't know whether it's going to be ready. This isn't quite the design I wanted. I wanted to have an extra section out here to have a bit more space, but I've got to work with what I've got. So it's just coming on slowly. Just about get into the gap. I'm not quite sure I'm going to cover it at the top up here, but hopefully, let's see if I can fit into the bed. It's not level. That's interesting. But there's a bit of give in it. That's all right. Astonishing the amount of leaves that it takes to cover the roof. Absolutely astonishing. I'm definitely panicking. You can see behind me the sun is going down, and we've only done one side of the roof. Well, it's about a quarter done. I've still got the whole back end of the roof to do. So get stuck right in there, squeeze it together, and it'll make a nice block of leaves, as we'll see as we put it in. Keep it as flat as you can so that you can continue piling up. There's always a nice platform to build up on. Cool. Oh, this is an epic process of getting the leaves onto the shelter. Not had enough time to do a good enough job on the wood part of the roof, but you know, you've got to work with the time that you've got. And well, basically the sun is down and there's very little light left, so well, I'm just going as hard as I can. So it's late. I'm working solidly on this, and this is what the shelter looks like. Obviously, this is nowhere near thick enough in terms of the number of pieces of wood, and obviously I'm sincerely hoping we don't get any rain, but I have got a waterproof bivvy bag. But now I'm just getting the fire going. I'm not gonna lie, that was an extremely tough build. I am exhausted and I'm steaming and I'm soaking wet, which is concerning because obviously it's going to be a cold night tonight, so I need to dry off. And get some food cooking as well. Right, the last time I tried to make pizza bread in the woods, it was an absolute disaster. I'm hoping this time it might be a bit better. I've pre-made the mix. If you want to know how to make the mix, go and have a look on outdoorskills.co.uk, and there's sugar bread. This is without sugar though, so I'm doing it more savoury. Okay, now this is the bit I tend to get wrong. So I've kept some flour back. I tend to put too much water in, so it's just adding it in really slowly, mixing it up. If I remember rightly, the last time I made this, I didn't put any butter on the dish and it stuck. So I need to make sure I don't do that same mistake again. Let's add some more. I think it's... Ah, yes, this is working. Okay, melted some butter at the bottom there, coated the bottom. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't stick too badly. Let's get it on. And I'm going to put that into the fire.
For my slightly unusual pizza base, I chopped up some onions, chopped up some tomatoes, put some oil, some olive oil and a pinch of salt, and I fried it up until the onions go soft and the tomatoes go into a kind of mulch.
Wish you could smell this actually. It smells really nice. Just make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. Right, let's the pizza topping. Oh my goodness, that smells absolutely astonishing. This looks terrible. Doesn't look like a proper pizza base, but it will taste amazing. Let's get some copious amounts of cheese on top. Get that back over to the fire. Essentially like an oven in there. Let's get the hot coals. Gosh, it's hot. Rock. moment of truth. Oh, brilliant. But that looks amazing. Oh, if it's alright, I'll take this one. Cameraman, have a look. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Well, made it. Absolutely delicious pizza. Sat around the fire, got nice and toasty. And now getting into this hooped bivvy bag. I'm having problems with the zips. I was really struggling to get in, but I'm in now. And been a hard build, this was. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. I shall see you in the morning, let you know how it was. Morning. It's a good night. I'll have a look inside the shelter. Some more packed up. A lovely night. This definitely didn't get finished. There's an awful lot that still needs doing on it, but amazed how well it worked. So this area here needs covering in, and the roof at the back definitely needs to go up further, because if it does rain then obviously you're going to get soaked. But I did go in further into the shelter. Can you see in there? And obviously you can see the back hasn't been filled in either. But inside there was no mist or dew on my kit, so that was all dry inside, which is awesome. I'll walk you round. So I started building this at about let's say half past 10 in the morning. And it probably took me till about 6 o'clock to get it to this stage. Raised, comfy bed, hot rocks underneath. Oh, there's one item of kit that I've missed. The solo stove. Genuinely fun night. It was very hard. The making of it there. I won't lie. I found that exhausting. Anyway, all the best. Thanks for watching.